Well, I think it was somewhere in June. I got the call. Mac told me that Bane Pettinger from Hockey Canada wanted me to call him, and I assumed it was about a player. So I said, okay. And then I went out and ran an errand, came back, and Mac said again, have you talked to him? And I said, no. He said, well, you better call him. So when I called Bane, I said, I literally said, Bane, which player do you want to talk about? And he goes, I don't want to talk about a player. I want to talk about you and the possibility of you coming to, to work with our junior team this year. And I said to him, well, yeah, for sure. I got to talk to the club and to my wife, make sure everything's good. And then realizing afterwards, they probably already talked to the club and got their permission to talk to me. And then when I talked to Marianne, it was like, are you kidding me? Like, if you want to go, go. So it was quite a day. It kind of took my breath away for a little bit, for sure. Coming out of the last one was 2011 that I was involved with, and that was the meltdown in the third period against the Russian team. And so you went away with, kind of a bitter taste in your mouth. So, I've been thinking a lot about that and looking forward to getting back out there and getting another shot at, another, hopefully, gold medal. We've had several conference calls, and then we've been in touch with players regarding, and the responsibility I have with equipment with my partner Brian St. Louis from Baie-Comeau. We've been in touch with all the players, and there's 34 going in, of which they'll take probably 22, and there's, for some of these guys, this will be the first time in their life they've ever been cut. So that's something that I've picked up on over the years. Coming off the summer camp, we had a summer camp in Kamloops where the staff all got to know each other, and it was pretty impressive to see, all the people that were there and what their motives are for being there. And so we're all looking forward to getting back out to Victoria to start the camp in next week. Each one has a particular story and memory. Obviously the gold medal in '97, that was the first time away. The one thing I remember about that is that we were a young family at that point. We had two young boys, Derek and Justin, and Brett was on the way. And the one thing I remember about that too is being away at Christmas time, and suddenly you're half the world away from your family, which is usually a time to be together with family. And that was it really tugged on things, when you're there. But there was 10, 12 staff who were going through the same thing. So we actually, got together that night and had a bit of a Christmas bonding time together. So, it's just a reminder that it's a fine line between a silver and a gold. You want to make sure everything's in place. I have great support with Corey and Barry and Ben. All the assignments have been picked up. My fear is now that it'll go so well, I won't need to come back. But it's an honor too for the club to let you go away, because you represent a lot of different factions in this, and not the least of which is the club team you come from. And so it's a real gift from them to let me take part in this. Once this thing starts, it's like a runaway train. I remember in both, Geneva, Saskatoon, and Buffalo, once the round robin starts, all of a sudden you're in the medal rounds, and the pressure just mounts and mounts and mounts. And I do remember in Buffalo, because it's a border city, when we were at the HSBC Center at that point, looking up Washington Boulevard and seeing the sea of red come down towards the arena, it made you have goosebumps. So just being a part of something that's so important to so many Canadians, and then everybody that's helped me get to where I am, it's I take them out there. So I'm hoping that come December or January 5th that we're in the gold medal game and we walk away with the big one.